Hello, Paul here from EMD Automotive at Carrera, Sydney. Got this Porsche 996 here that we're doing the actual customer came in that the actual this part here was loose on the right hand side and the left hand side. I'm not sure, I think of this side here or that side there. So I'll just quickly show you what happening. So we took the sunroof cover off. Take the sunroof cover off. To do that, you got to remove this first by just putting your hand inside like that. Under here, that part there, put your hand there and just push it up a little bit and then pull it down, and then but make sure you gotta put the sunroof up on tilt, and then you take that out from this way, and then you can have a look properly. Then you take the two screws here, one there from the inside, two T20s, and then you can actually have a look properly. But what I'm doing now is just going to show what I found with this one here. So when I removed the cover off to put it back, I couldn't get the actual thing to clip in properly. This part here clips on here, and that part there clips on there. So you got two clips. If you got that one and that one, that means you're perfect. All right. So I found that the actual, let me go to the other side, show you easier. What I found is, if you look here, let me put the light on. Look at that part there, that little plastic part there, it sits here right there. All right. Just look closely, that little plastic part there. So now I'm going to go to the other side and I'll show you what I mean. See that little part there, little plastic part? It's not there. I put the cable tie there myself. I put it there to hold this in, because what happened, that was facing, that was way up, that part there was here, and that was going to pop off the spring at the back there. So lucky I put the cable tie there to actually hold it in there. So that was already like that from day one when the car came in. And number two, the fuel sender, customer bought a fuel sender for the car, and we put the fuel sender in, and the fuel sender doesn't work properly. And the reason why it's not working properly, because the instrument cluster, that part there, the instrument cluster, it's reading the actual, the reader from the other side of the inside the instrument cluster. There's a little circuit there that reads the resistance. It's like a multimeter. It reads the resistance of the actual fuel sender level float inside the tank. So every time the tank go up, it's like it's like a multimeter. It reads the actual resistance of the float where they are, and then interpret that information into a value to move the fuel gauge from 0 to half, quarter, half, 3/4, and full. That's pretty much it. And what I found is I put resistance from the wiring in there to the actual cluster, and nothing moves. It doesn't move. And luckily I had another car here yesterday that I actually was here. It was a C4S, same car as this one here, and we put the resistance into the car. I think it was like 10 ohms, up to 300 ohms or something, and the actual gauge was moving up and down according to the resistance we fed in. But anyway, let's go back to this roof here. We're going to try to adjust the roof, try to make it tight here, so when we install it later, it's gonna be good. Because by ring up Porsche, and Porsche said they can't give you that little piece. I think it comes complete with the roof. They're not sure at the moment, but what we're doing now is we're gonna try to make it tighter here, so we can put the roof back in, because that little piece is missing, which make it harder for my job to make this sit there. When it came in, I didn't really take notice. I just took it out, but I noticed one side was looser than the other side, and I just took it out. But when I took it out, that's when I found out that is missing. Anyway, let me do my best to get it close to where it was from before, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.